Jade Bolden and welcome to my video. Today I'm going to talk about Litsea essential oil. This is a very special essential oil because it helps us with manifestation. Who doesn't need an oil for that, right? So Litsea in a nutshell helps with respiratory support. It helps with the back support, cramps, to balance the oily skin. It helps with balancing the blood pressure. It helps with uplifting and motivating the mood. Helps with the brain fog and the fatigue. Great for insect repellent, and it's amazing for your seasonal relief. So that means, you know, your allergy blends, okay? Alrighty, so Litsea, if you're watching this on YouTube, you can look at my website and see the whole post. It's jadebolden.com/Litsea. Okay, so I'm just going to go through this with you. So Litsea is one of those oils that help you move the ideas from your head into action. Okay, get it out of your head and make it happen. It helps you do it with ease and flow too. All right, and we want that. We all want that. How many ideas have died in our head? It's a great idea, and then the more you think about it, the more reasons you come up to self-sabotage and to kill those dreams and stuff, right? So this is the oil that does the opposite. It kind of helps you hold strong and hold that clear vision and intention. Okay. So Litsea is a plant native to Southeast Asia. It's been used for hundreds of years by the indigenous Taiwanese people, and it's quite popular. They use it for lots of things. In fact, I discovered that the Vietnamese people use Litsea too. So I don't think it's just exclusive to Taiwanese people, but it's been around in Asia for a long time, and they have a name for it, and it's called Mei Chang, which is interpreted as mountain pepper, because it's a tree, but has a few, the fruits are small and it looks like pepper, right? And it's kind of yellow, and it has this lemon scent to it. Yeah, and you know what? It smells like lemonade. It's so delicious to me. So you know, you can get Litsea from doTERRA, Australia. It's steam distilled. Sorry guys who live in the US, they don't have it available for you yet. A few months ago they had it as a 200 PV promotion, so some of you might have received a bottle and don't know what to do with it. So I'll help you understand how to do it. But if you need another bottle and you need to have someone in Australia buy it for you, talk to me and I'll hook you up, okay? All right, so one thing you need to remember with Litsea is it's kind of a hot oil, kind of like the lemongrass hot, okay? So if lemongrass is kind of hot to you, then this will be hot to you. So be careful when you're using it with children. I would just veer on the caution side and use something less hot, I guess, more gentle. It can be spicy. So Litsea is 42% geraniol. Okay, I'm saying it right. So geraniol is an antifungal, antiseptic, cancer preventative, and sedative. It has the sedative properties. So that's the property of geraniol. All right, and to me, it's sort of like a melissa. The properties, the way it acts, it sort of reminds me of melissa. And melissa, interesting enough, has about 35% geraniol. So versus 42, so it has more, Litsea has more geraniol than melissa does, and it does smell lemony like melissa does too. And Litsea has about 25% limonene, and we get excited when we hear limonene. Why? Because you know it appears in a lot of the citrus oils, but it has this ability to inhibit cancer cells. Yeah. So you want to take this and use it regularly, all right? So you incorporate this in your daily supplemental routine. So use it as an antioxidant support, just to help maintain healthy cells. Our cells, I say this often, and I'll say it again. Our cells form our tissues, right? And our tissues form our organs. So when we have healthy cells, when we have healthy cells, we have healthy tissues. And when we have healthy tissues, we have healthy organs. And healthy organs make healthy you. All right, so if you think of it as, cleaning out the cells, helping the cells function optimally, you can see how it leads to a healthier you, right? Okay. So Litsea can also be used for your cardiovascular system, can be great for your immune system, your nervous system, your respiratory system. So it does a lot of things, and it's less expensive than Melissa. So if you feel like, oh, you want to use Melissa, but you just can't bring yourself to paying all that much money, Litsea is the way to go. Okay, not that it replaces Melissa, exactly, but it has similar properties. So it's fantastic to mix with lavender, sandalwood, cedarwood, and frankincense. So those are the oils that it helps with. So as you can see on the screen, it's great for a lot of things. So let's go to the body and talk about that first. Okay, so respiratory. So you put a drop in your palms, rub it together, cup it over your nose and mouth, and inhale. Okay, that's how it helps open your airways. Great for the occasional coughs. Just dilute it and rub it on your throat area. Oh, so yummy. Smells like lemonade. Great for immune boosting. Okay, so add it to your immunity blend, or just rub it on your feet and use it regularly, and it helps with your immunity, helps your body fight against stuff, bugs and things. So you can diffuse Litsea in the air during the winter season to help you stay strong. I love how it has this amazing energy that it's uplifting, because when you are uplifted, when you feel strong and happy, your body produces all these happy chemicals that help with healing, that is protective. So your body doesn't invite those negative things like bugs, different types of bugs. Just makes so much sense to me. Okay, back support. You can apply it on your back neat, but I would suggest use the fractionated coconut oil to dilute it and apply it that way first, because we don't know how our body responds to different oils. I mean, I have some friends that think that oregano is not hot, when I think it burns on the skin. So everyone's different, so just try it out on yourself, and you can stop if you're uncomfortable. Okay. So great for menstrual cramps. It's another option. Okay, we do use bergamot, we use the Clary Calm oil blend, but now you can use Litsea as well. So you can dilute it and apply it on the abs. This is an amazing oil for the skin. doTERRA put Litsea in our HD Clear roller bottle, and so you can use it for spot treatment. You can dilute it and just rub it on your face. You can add it to your moisturizer, you can add it to your cleanser. But remember, when you're mixing oil and water, the water drives the oil in deeper and makes the oil seem stronger. Okay, so you might feel more intense burning if you are if you're sensitive to oils like Litsea. So for me, it was pretty strong on my skin. I mix it with other oils and I dilute it in the roller bottle, and I just do the spot treatment. Okay, so that's Litsea for the skin. It just balances the oils on your face, and it helps cleanse your face too, of course. All right, healthy blood pressure. There's plenty of oils that help with healthy blood pressure, but sometimes one oil works over another oil for the individual person. The reason is, I believe, it's just the emotional characteristic of the oils. You have high blood pressure for a certain reason. You're stressed out, your subconscious is holding on to certain negative emotions, and certain oils have a signature that kind of meets the exact emotional need that you need. So that's how come it helps with the blood pressure. But in general, it's calming as well to the brain. It helps the brain produce these happy chemicals, and happy chemicals, your serotonin, your endorphins and stuff. It helps you lower the blood pressure, and help you be happy and healing. Okay, so bug repellent, you can put some of the Litsea into the water bottle and you spritz it on wherever you need to. I like to put it near the doors and the windows so the bugs don't come in. You can put it on the floor. I mix oils with my laundry too, just to keep the sheets clean and stuff. If the sheets are clean, you know, you don't have a lot of the dust mites, because well, most people who are allergic to stuff, they're allergic to like the dust mites. They're really not allergic to the mites, they're actually allergic to the poop of the mites. So it just helps keep your sheets and pillows clean. Okay, so for seasonal relief, we know that lavender, lemon and peppermint is a fantastic blend, but it doesn't always help everyone. So you might want to add Litsea to your repertoire. And my opinion of allergies and stuff is that sometimes we have a lot of toxic buildup, and as we clean our cells can be more tolerant, because it's sort of like the cup that's overflowing. Now you've cleaned up that cup, you know, a little speck of dust is not going to tip you over and ruin your whole day. You know, it's kind of ridiculous when we think about it, like a little hair or fur from a pet, you know, or whatever, a little pollen can ruin your whole day or week or whatever. So this way, take it from me, a person who has about 30 allergies, had 30 allergies before, it's liberating. It does help you. Okay, so try that. All right, and don't expect to have it like a medicine where you know, the drugs kind of, you know, stop your histamine right away. This will do that too. It's a natural antihistamine, but it also, what it does, for what I see, the big picture is it helps your body be calmer and doesn't react so much. It helps your cells be cleaner, so that your mind is clear, and you know, your body doesn't respond excessively, okay, because that's what allergies are. And I do have a post on that too, so go ahead and look that up. Okay, cellulite massage. So you can do 2 drops of fennel, 2 drops of rosemary, 2 drops of cypress, 2 drops of Litsea, 1 drop of patchouli. These are fantastic oils to mix together, again with fractionated coconut oil, and apply it to those areas. Just massage upwards, kind of like you know, smoothing it out, kind of breaking up the fatty deposits in your body. Okay, so that's awesome. I use oils after my shower often. Okay. The next thing here is excessive perspiration. Do you know anybody that has that? I know a few people, and you know, for them it's kind of annoying because they're always sweating and they're always wet, and their clothes need to be changed out all the time. So coriander, geranium, petitgrain, zendocrine, Douglas fir, and Litsea are all natural deodorants. They can be diluted and rubbed under the armpit. You can use all of them, or some of them, or a combination of them, however you please. Okay, and whichever one you have at home, just use that one. Okay, but this is fantastic for your body. It's a deodorant, not antiperspirant, because you're supposed to perspire, but it'll balance the perspiration. Okay, so you don't have excessive perspiration. It's just your endocrine system helping with that too. Alrighty, so appetite balancing is another thing that it does. Amazing. For that, you want to rub it on your tummy, dilute it clockwise, and you want to rub it on the bottom of your feet, in the middle section where it's all the gut, okay, the intestines, the stomach. It's pretty powerful. I used Digestin for people in the past, and it just helps clear out the receptors, helps the brain receive the messages clearly, and your body can feel hunger and satiety again. So when you eat, your stomach sends out 2 signals. So the nutritional density signals, and the nutritional, and then the stretch signals, which is like it's been stretched, it's been filled. Okay, so you need those 2 to be satisfied for your brain to say stop eating. So sometimes we eat too much, and then we're trying to, and then the body's trying to send messages to the brain, and because there's a lot of debris, toxins and things like traffic jam, our brain doesn't get that message. So what oils do, especially oils such as Litsea, it cleans the way, it clears the way, so that message goes right up there very quickly before you know, help yourself to a second bowl of whatever it is. For children, sometimes they have all their switches switched off. So you have those kids that are super picky. I had a cousin like that. She was like 5 and she was skin and bones, and it looked like she was tiny compared to the other kids. Her mum complained that she only ate rice and soy sauce. And I said, well, why don't you try to put Digestin on the bottom of her feet? And within a very short time, I think it was a week, she was eating again, and within about a month or two, she got some meat on her body. And she's been a good eater ever since. So, you know, Litsea is one of those oils that you can use, you know, if you want to try it, you know, different oil than Digestin for appetite balancing. Okay. And of course, it's fantastic for the digestive system. So again, just dilute it and rub it clockwise on your tummy. Okay, clockwise that's the direction that it goes when you need to go. Okay, and you do have like 4 valves that need to open. So, you know, if you look at your tummy and you draw a square, every corner has a valve. So you can massage those corners out so that the sphincters can open and close properly. That way things move along where it should go. If you go backwards, then it's the opposite direction that it needs to go. So, yep. Okay, motion sickness, very easy. This, if you don't have ginger and you want to try something else, Litsea is pretty good too. So you can apply Litsea on the back of your ears, where the bone is. Okay, so that's another way we can do that. Alrighty, so that's pretty much all for the actually I have one more. I don't know if I mentioned it. Brain fog and fatigue. So guys, if you have a fatigue, if you are tired at 2 p.m. and you want to switch off, that's a sign that you need to clean your gut. Okay, and cleaning your gut involves a lot of things. We do have a 30-day cleanse program that you can check into on my website, jadebolton.com/cleanse. But you know, it's all about cleansing your mind, cleansing your lifestyle. I mean, some people, when they do the cleanse, they clean their house too. But for now, okay, to help with symptom management, you can apply it diluted on your forehead, right across here, and on your temples, which is above your ears, not next to your eyes, and on the abdomen, okay, and big toes. That's where the brain reflexes are. Okay, so that should help. But you want to have a long-term solution, which is cleansing your gut of the candida, fungus, and other debris in there. Okay, and we can do that, and within months you will see the difference. And then if you keep going, you'll see yourself progressively improving. Okay, so that is Litsea and what it can do for the physical body. I mean, it can do lots more things, but that's the top takeaway that I received from it. Okay. And as we learn more and do more research, I mean, you probably find more uses for it. Okay, so the mind, Litsea again is the oil of manifestation. The negative emotions that it helps shift out are self-doubt, criticism, stifled rejection, fear of rejection, relying on external confirmation, distracted, blocked, limited. Okay, are you one of those people who have great ideas, have great hopes and desires, but you can't quite put things into action, and you can't quite move forward, and you've got some blocks, and you've got, you know, things that you're pushing through and you just can't? Well, this is an oil for that. Okay, it helps you feel inspired, it helps you feel intuitive, it helps you align yourself, feel receptive, and helps you manifest, of course, help you trust your inner voice, helps with clarity and open up possibilities. So you see, on the physical level, it helps clean the debris, right? So on the mental level, it does that too. It cleans out all those negative thoughts. You know, why are we thinking those thoughts? Sometimes we think thoughts that never comes true. We just imagine, and we let those imagined fears get in our way and stop us from doing what we need to do. Okay, so here it really helps you see what you need to see. All right, so well, you know, when you have those blocks, this is an oil that helps you break through, clear away that darkness in your mind. And it says here, I'm quoting from the Emotions and Essential Oil book here, it says, Litsea instills courage to face the fear that comes immediately after inspiration. All right, isn't that great? So Litsea helps us take that leap of faith that we want to. Okay, we want to be brave, but sometimes our subconscious talks us out of it. And sometimes it's inherited. You know, it's a pattern that we have inherited from some of our parents. Okay, they don't mean it, you know, but like, you know, there's situations with the saber-toothed tiger or whatever. Your ancestors learned to, you know, freak out, but nowadays we freak out over things that are, you know, not real, that we can imagine. I was speaking to a friend recently, and she spoke of her fears, and she's like, yeah, it's going to happen, you know, because she feels it so strongly, she imagines it so well that she thinks it's going to really happen. When I say, well, let's pull it back a minute, right at this moment, now, is that problem a problem yet? And she says, well, no. And I said, okay, let's deal with the fear, talk about what will possibly happen, let's resolve it, right? And then let's focus on what you do want. Because if you can concentrate your creative energy on what you do want, then you'll probably get what you want, okay? Instead of, you know, spreading yourself out thin and going and looking at that fear and wondering what that fear is like. And then sometimes you manifest it, you create it, okay? So Litsea helps you with the negative thinking and speaking. So removing that. So apply it to your chest, to your throat, and smell it with the cupped hands. And, you know, just remember that Litsea teaches us to trust the inner voice and to rise above the rejection, the feeling of misunderstanding, and the need for the external validation. Okay, so you trusting in yourself, because sometimes you have to set a precedent for stuff, right? There's no one before you that has ever done what you're gonna do before. So, you know, you need to trust yourself, okay? So imagine if Mother Teresa, you know, looked around and said, well, just no one else has done this before. I don't know if I can, right? Instead, you know, she just had to do what she had to do, and she created something, you know, that was uniquely hers. Okay, so Litsea helps us clear the fog and helps us focus on our higher purpose to manifest the infinite possibilities. Litsea is an essential oil that is fantastic for the third chakra, and the third chakra is the solar plexus. All right, so this is great for the ambition and will power and action. Okay, so, you know, willpower is really interesting, because sometimes when we act on emotions. Not sometimes, most of the time, almost all the time, we act on the emotions. We feel something and then we act on those feelings. And you know, you have willpower. It can only go so far. You know, if you're hungry, and you see that delicious chocolate cake in front of you, and you have been trying to lose weight and eating healthy, but your feelings are that you're so sad and depressed and you don't care, what are you going to do? Is your willpower going to say, hey, it's a gazillion calories, no, don't eat? Or are you going to say, who cares? I'm just going to eat this because it looks amazing and it's got my name on it, right? So Litsea helps you kind of be stronger in that way, and then give more power to the willpower. So the negative emotions associated with the third chakra are shame, anger, embarrassment, and self-consciousness. So sometimes we're angry because we punish ourselves, because that's how we were raised and parented, right? So the false beliefs that the third chakra has is something like seeing yourself as powerless, perceiving the future as dangerous, thinking that change is unsafe, believing that life is overwhelming and confusing. And Litsea helps us think the opposite of these negative thoughts. Isn't that great? Because anytime we work with essential oils, You know, we're not releasing just emotions. We're using that emotions to help us identify the thoughts that are underneath those feelings, right? And the belief that's underneath those thoughts. You got that? All right, so that's what we're trying to do, because otherwise we won't change permanently. We'll just be this creature that repeats these patterns, okay? So let's go to the spirit. All right, have you ever heard of the scripture or the saying, you know, the spirit is indeed willing, but the flesh is weak? Because that's in Matthew 26:41 in the New Testament. So, you know, we want to do stuff, but that flesh, right? So this way it helps you align your flesh or your physical body to your will. So it helps you take that action. So Litsea bridges that spirit and body difference, okay? So Litsea is a powerful mobilizer of the will. That's what it says in the Emotions and Essential Oil book. It helps people take inspiration out of their minds and into action. Okay, Litsea invites individuals to have the confidence to act on the information given and to trust in wisdom that may be beyond the current understanding. So we all want to have faith. Well, the people who are watching this are like me, want to have more faith. And sometimes we forget what faith looks like. And faith is to do something without the full knowledge of stuff. And the knowledge comes after the faith, after you take that action. A lot of us like to get all the information and everything straight, and all the, you know, the know-hows straight before we take a step. But sometimes when our heart and our spirit and our gut yearns for something, right, and we just do it anyways, the understanding comes afterwards, okay? So the Litsea gives us that courage to just act, and with that faith and the hope that we'll get it later. So some positive affirmations that you can adopt to eliminate those negative beliefs and thoughts is the future is bright, safe, and joyful. It has to be joyful. That's why we're here, right? My mind sees infinite possibilities, and I see the small steps ahead clearly as it leads me to where I need to go. Right? Sometimes we're not meant to know 10 steps ahead. We're only given 2 steps. But then sometimes we sulk and we just don't take any steps because we need those 10 steps. You know, we just need to act in faith, and Litsea helps us do that too. So I fully love and accept me and my life's purpose. Isn't that great? So that's another affirmation that you can adopt to help you feel that feeling of purpose. So as you can see, Litsea helps you clear away all the levels of darkness to help you take that inspiration and the great ideas to fruition. As normal, I put the top 10 uses for the Litsea oil here on the website. You can see that, and some of my links to the research I've done. And there's so much more, guys, but I just put what I could on here. So please, if you like this video, comment on the bottom there. Let me know if you like it. I'll continue making these videos for you. Questions, please go ahead and do that. I'm always learning. If I don't know the answer, I'll do some research. Yeah. So please share this video with your friends. If you don't have a doTERRA wholesale account, please contact me and I can set you up there. And if a friend has invited you to watch this video, please go back to your friend and ask your friend how you can have a wholesale membership with doTERRA, so you can get yourself some of these goodies and enjoy the essential oils and live a more fulfilling, happy life, right? That is filled with light and love and healing. All right, so that's all from me for today. I look forward to talking to you next time. Bye for now.